Do you realize the time, energy, effort, sacrifice I've had to do in order to get to here? Hours, literally hours, lost to the flow and repeat of time. Death, repeating, death, repeating. But you know what? That's not going to stop the king of Trails in the Skies. Hopalong PR, we are finally back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Fuck you, Lowe. Fuck you. But yeah, as you can see, I maxed everyone's levels out, and it didn't help that much. No, it fucking didn't help that much. It feels good, man. Feels good. We did it. Finally managed some payback. At any rate, I'm glad now. You've done well, but not enough to match my power. How in the... Ultimately, you bracers exist simply to protect people. Only those who have attained enlightenment can hope to match one such as myself. The trial's over. Now comes the execution. In that case, Loe, I'd like to challenge you one-on-one. Oh? Joshua! Are you kidding? It's all right, Estelle. Well, you may be strong, but that last fight still had an effect on him. Trust me. I can do this. Okay. I trust you. Joshua? Don't fuck this up. It's true I lost a bit of my edge. I'm a little slower in particular. You would walk away this fight as the victor. But I wouldn't bet on those odds if I were you. Maybe not, but still. The soul of mine, which was saved by a sister, bound by a professor, freed by a father, and is now one with Estelle's. All of ours as a bracer, and the power given to me by Ouroboros. With all of it together, I challenge you, Bladelord. I'm about to fuck your shit up. Very well. Come then, Black Fang. I say, so Joshua needed him to be slower because speed is Joshua's greatest asset. Not a single one were him. Joshua, where the fuck were these moves when I was dying so much? Well, you have improved. So you can keep it up. I can. Joshua, you better not die. Not now. Not after everything. And... okay, of all the enforcers, he that was the biggest problem. He had the body split that actually copied into decent bodies. Faster than this. Why not use your speed to try and best me? That's something I want to ask you, Loe. Why? Why do you continue to side with Wiseman even after all this? You said before that it wasn't about revenge for Karen. You wanted to bring the world to trial. What does that even mean? Nothing you need to concern yourself with. Simply wish to see if humanity could answer for its failings. Answer to failings I still don't follow. Humanity is a plaything of forces greater than individual men. The passage of time, the changing of ideals, of nations, gradual shifts in values and ethics. They are helpless before these. In such storms can blow over man, they are knocked into cracks and lost, unable to free themselves. Hamelba is one example. Ironically, this great city is exactly the same, being as a paradise for people living full, fulfilled, satisfied in the clouds. However, at some point, the great collapse, or a part of it, people abandoned this paradise and fell to earth. Cities was sealed away. People forgot that even existed. Loe, you don't know what fucking happened. We do. The machines got complete... what's the word I'm looking for? Sentience. They were going to try to take over the fucking world and be done with humans. That's why we sealed this away to make sure this shit didn't happen. The truth is ever easily suppressed, and people will accept anything they wish to be true in its place. It's mankind's greatest weakness, but the area's overwhelming power forced people to face the unabated truth. How helpless are they without the backing of nations? How vulnerable are they if you strip them of their luxuries? After they've locked away their delusions, will be dragged before their eyes, raw and exposed, as will their witness. To win their delusions, huh? So forcing people to confront this is your goal. It is. As long as we continue to elude ourselves, or to believe our world is just and good, mankind will repeat its mistakes forever. More tragedies like Hamal will happen a second, a third, who knows how many. So many people like Karen will bleed their lives out of the nations they care for. That's why, Bayo Roboros. I have no regrets for becoming what I've done. I see. I think you're the delusional one, Loe. What? I'm a weak person myself. So what you've said hits home. There's some truth in it. We all have the potential to overcome hard times and face our weaknesses. People aren't hopeless. Not completely. Remember when Karen saved me 10 years ago? She was strong then, and that made all the difference. There's no way you never realized that. Not with how important Karen was to you. With how important you were to her. You're deluding yourself, Loe, and you know it. No. Karen was special. She was the one that could make a difference. None of her actions speak for humanity. They must be tested. They must face delusions, and I see if they are worthy of Karen's sacrifice. In that case, I should be all the proof you need. I, the weakling and the liar who lived on through my sister's sacrifice. I who found my way once I met Estelle. I who have come here to meet you again with her help. People are never powerless so long as they are together. He won. Proud of you, Joshua. Remind me never to fuck with you again. Joshua. Thank you. Put all into a single opening you forced me. You little fool. Not good enough? Bladelord dropped his sword. Doesn't get much more final than that. All I can do is admit defeat. Defeat? You did it! That was absolutely amazing, Joshua. You actually beat Loe. Even if you just knocked his way a sword, you didn't hurt him. I wouldn't have the slightest hope of victory if I was fighting to kill. There's always a better way. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? That's what Dad taught us. Yeah! Ah, of course. You're the techniques Weissman placed in you, all filtered through the wisdom of the divine blade. Ha! What hope did I even have? Loe. I joined Ouroboros because I wanted to test humanity. With you having answered that, I suppose I've run out of reasons to continue working with them. I think it's fine I found a new line of employment. Ah! Hug! Yes! 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 Loe's back! It's over! It's over! Hey, I always thought about you even after the Brights took me in. I remember your voice, your face, that you were important to me, but not who you were. Then I finally remember, only learned that you're my enemy. I just didn't know what to think. I see. Hug! Yay! They seem so close. It's almost kind of jealous. Chloe, this is not a situation where you should be blushing. Melt your heart into a puddle, doesn't it? Sounds like they were like family back then. It's good to see them together again. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I guess I kind of lost it there. I know nothing's settled yet, but still. You big dummy. You don't need to apologize, okay? You finally made up, right? Go on. Go spend some time with Loe. Yeah. Estelle Bright, I owe you a debt I don't think I can ever repay. With both Renee and Joshua here, you've done all sorts of things I never could yet make it look so trivial. And you've guided so many other people to this point. You truly are one of a kind, Estelle. You know, if you're making fun of me, you can totally throw it down again. Just saying. Sherazard Harvey, with a privilege to face against you. The bite of your whip is worthy of the name Silver Streak. Let me apologize for making light of you at the castle previously. Oh, well, didn't anticipate having this conversation when I woke up this morning. Though, if I may, did you know Luciola well? Oh, yes, we're on fairly good terms. Corrupt as the enforcers are, she was a rare element, a woman who never lost sight of who she had been. I pray for her safety, if it would not offend you. Oh, yes, thank you. Princess Claudia. Well, crown princess now, I think. Do you remember what I said atop of Gronsel Castle, I wonder? A nation is like an enormously complex ornament. I believe those are your words. I can't believe the Simply World machine works like a machine, or should do so. I want to find a way to help the world work so that the people can be people, even if they drive forward such a great engine. I know it sounds foolish and naive, but not at all. If you're certain of your convictions, I have nothing which to gainsay you. I hope you do find the way you seek. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Loey, why are you up here? Circles on the ground isn't the areole, is it? No, it's just some broadcast equipment. Sends miraculous power from the core sector out across the city. The what now? Core sector is where the areole is, I'm guessing. Yes. The proper function of the access pillar is essentially an antenna broadcasting the areole's power from the rest of the city. Its range can be roughly 1,000 silge. Using the gospel, the areole could affect things not just in what we call liberal now, but a good part of the continent. The more I hear, the crazier it gets. So in order to stop the shutdown phenomenon, we have to get down to the core sector and do something about the areole. That would be the only way. But doing something with the areole may prove difficult. It's an artifact of some sort, but it's sentient in some way. It mercilessly removes foreign or threatening elements. That Celestia Alois managed to seal away in the first place is impressive in and of itself. And on top of the areole, you'll have to deal with Weissman. Oh, crud. It's a fight we can't put off any longer. But with your help, Loey, not even Weissman could stop us. You brat. Just assuming I'll help you out of the blue like that. Why would I possibly want to help you out, huh? My, this is a touching union. May I say, however, that I do ever so slightly fear the implications for my own well-being? Weissman. Yep. As soon as I heard Weissman, I'm like, oh, Loey's gonna die. Loey! Good evening, everyone. I would say you've done a splendid job overcoming my little trials, reaching the pinnacle. But all these rule violations. So unsporting. Rule violations? What are you talking about? We fought every one of your dumb enforcers fair and square, and Joshua beat Loey one-on-one. Heck, we've been fair about this than we should have been. I see you've yet to grasp the full extent of the plan. All servants of Ouroboros receive power from the Grand Master in some way or form. If you have a few members of Ouroboros assisting you, that hardly seems fair or informative experiment, now does it? We're an experiment? I've been a fool. Us coming here was part of your plan, wasn't it? I'll admit to adding many of my own personal touches to the plan, but half of it did consist about making your way here. It wasn't just about attaining the areole, was it? Correct. All is according to the Grandmaster's design, but as I said, you were never meant to have Ouroboros members as part of your experiment, which means Joshua here is ruining the precision of my results. Forgive me, my boy. I think it's time you became my puppet once more. What do you... Joshua! Joshua, are you alright? No! Joshua, is this a joke? Come on back. Come on, stop it! Stop looking at me like that! That's enough. There's a little point. When all this began, I used my power to rebuild Joshua's shattered mind. The stigma I sank into the depths of his mind slept dormant since. When it is invoked, however, the effect is tremendous. Joshua is a little more than a puppet to me now. No. Incidentally, that little thing on Joshua's shoulder, it isn't just a tattoo. It's the image of the stigma I burned into his mind, the manifest on his flesh. I imagine it came quite the fright when it reappeared after I turned his memory. You lied. Top all of the suffering you put through Joshua, you said you'd freed him. But even that was a lie. Now, I wasn't lying when I told him he was free. Joshua just left you alone and come this far with you. I would not have done this. Why, one would say this is all your fault, Miss Bright. What a monster you are. Don't you screw with me, Weissman. You don't get to tell me anything about what path I've chosen. Taking control, Joshua. All it's done is even make me more angry. I'm going to beat you clear to Arabia and back just to save Joshua. That's what I was hoping to see. But I'm afraid I'm rather busy at the moment. I don't quite have the time to stay here right now. To come down to the core sector. Do visit so we can finish the experiment. I'll be waiting. Don't, No, Joshua. Damn it. This can't get any worse. Where's the core sector? How do we... Use the elevator in the back. No, goddammit, you're Loe, you're coming with us. I need a sub for Joshua. You're up to it. Wait, you mean that big plate in the back? It goes right down to the core sector, straight to the aerially. Hurry, no time. All right. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. Un momento, por favor. Pardon. Right, Dragion. Damn you, Iceman. So he did have more than just the one I used. I thought we were done fighting large metal monsters. I get past them somehow. Let us handle this. It's the backup party! Or is it the bandits? Or both? Both. Parts of our are essentially done. We got everyone who could fight together and come assist you. Admittedly, I'm just tagging along, looking at everything in awe. Hey, don't forget about us. Bobcat's ready to fly, too. We figured we'd pop on over and see how everything's getting along. That's great. And I'd say we'd manage in time before our heroism to use once again. Please, no applause. Talk later. Leave this to us. Still hurry and save Joshua, okay? Guys, thanks. Stell, go. Your light is the only thing that can save Joshua now. Right. Everyone, attack. Split into 2 groups. Rip them apart. Yeah. As Professor Russell just stands in the background. You should have brought some popcorn. Is this going to be the finale? Oh my God. This might be the finale. If I can manage to defeat Weissman without losing my goddamn mind, I'm going to beat this game today. And as a little tease, for lack of a better term, I have downloaded on my PS3 Trails of Cold Steel. So after this game is done, I am going to be, well, recording another game because I love that game. Just know that I am going to do it. I never would imagine this elevator would be, this would be an elevator shaft. How far do you think it goes? It must, at a minimum, cover the entirety of the heights pillar. I expect it goes even deeper into the island. Estelle, don't worry. Joshua promised to walk by your side until the end, didn't he? You'll bring him back to us. I know you will. Chloe, thanks. Yeah, he'll never break a promise. He can't help it. Besides, like heck, I'm going to abandon him and let that creep Weissman do whatever he wants with my Joshua. Time to take back my man with girl power. Yes, that was all Chloe's laughter, none of mine. Yes, that's my Estelle. Huh? What's that? No. Well, it really doesn't matter because I have my 2 Earth Guardians. There's more of the dragon things. Really, do you need to be ready for anything? Yes, let's be ready. Just push him off the edge. Wait, he can fly. Never mind. You fucking prick. Quickly, move over there. It is the exact opposite of what you want to happen in a real fight, but if we can get pushed against a corner or against the wall, he can't push us further away and break our formation, leaving us in the perfect form to just fuck his shit up constantly and keep putting our guard up. There we go. Sheriff, you would be a doll. Guess you'll be a doll next turn. Oh well. I don't think he can one-hit us. At least not everybody. Da. Please be on the cusp. Please be on the cusp, Estelle. Yes! All right. This may not seem like much, but this is actually exactly what I needed for this fight to make sure that it goes extremely well. Like I said, it may not seem like it, but it is. It's going awesomely, actually. You're a fucking tank. Now I'm going to use Chloe to heal. Being the designated healer is much like being the designated driver. There are plenty of things that you might want to do, but you can't for the sake of the group. Oh, I also want to apologize because I didn't record that much of the low-A boss fight because I didn't know how long it was going to last, so I just put on Markiplier's last part of his live stream for Undertale, and I was just watching that for a few hours, and by the time I realized, oh shit, I'm going to beat him, that's when I started recording. I'm like, oh, well, oops. Can I clock you down? If not, I am just going to have to do with clocking everyone up. Please, 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 please. Yes! This fight is in the bag. Not even worth my time. This is just gonna be a long fight. So I think you all know what time it is. Well, let me see just how much an attack does. If I can bat 1,000 per, I might, keep going. Ooh, yes, please. All right. So, yeah, like I said, this fight doesn't seem bad, especially compared to the shit I've just been through. Then again, they might just be having pity on me because of the shit I just went through, and I don't have a full party. Neither here nor there, though. Since I am the king, this shall not be a problem for me. I shall best this dragon and just use his hide to decorate my increasingly bloody throne. I wonder if the dragon is actually going to come back. I hope so. Well, I guess this won't be bloody. It'll just be mechanical, maybe a little oily. Using fire on the throne at that point would not be a good idea unless, I want to rig it up to have, constant, fire shooting up out of the back of it. Metal as fuck, dude. Mr. Dude, I see that you're planning for an area attack. Though, if I may rebut, go fuck yourself with a cactus. That is such an old line, but I still love it. Because, God, that was years ago at this point. If anybody ever, got to you, just using stupid, arguing tactics, I would always end it. That is a good point, sir, but if I may rebut, go fuck yourself with a cactus. Good old days. Hyper arm shot. Okay, this is straight up Legend of Dragoon. Like, if you play Legend of Dragoon, this is like Dart's third explosion attack. Yes, I am a nerd. You all should have gotten that by now. If you didn't, then you have no one else to blame but yourself. Shame on you. But something tells me if you're watching me, and if you love the Tales of Heroes games, because I think that's the only way you would have known how to find me, you might be a little bit of a nerd yourself. Just throwing that out there. Sorry to have outed anybody. That was not my primary intent. Well, yeah, that was. Be a nerd. Be proud of it. Have fun. Revel in the nerdiness. Go out wearing all your nerd swag. How is that even a double knuckle? Please, if you could explain that to me. That was more like a double arm spin. Okay. This should be over in a couple more turns. Was it in this game or in Legend of Gaia where I called how long a boss fight would last? I don't know. I feel like it might have been this one. I'm not too sure. I've been having, this might be a strange thought, but I've just been having so much fun playing all of these games recently. Like with this one wrapping up, I've really enjoyed like the entire ride of it all. Just like, I guess since this is my first time playing through this game, I don't know what's going to happen. You guys are seeing my unfiltered reaction and just my first reaction of everything. And you can tell, like, yes, I do bitch about bosses being hard, and I can't. This isn't like the first game. There is no way to make boss fights easier after death. You just have to manage through it. But you know what? The fact that we're standing here getting energy blasted by this dragon machine thing proves it is a testament to my will of how great of a gamer I am. Or maybe just how persistent I am. Either way, the king. Where was I even fucking going with this? Oh yeah, in comparison to like a game where I've played through it before, like Legend of Gaia, I think is Legend of Gaia and Dragon Age Inquisition are games that I love but I've played through before, and you can kind of get like a sense of a different like feel for it. Oh yeah, by the way, was not expecting Trails of Cold Steel to look as cool as what it was. Like, I was expecting graphics like this, but no, it's an honest to God PS3 game. Well, PS3 and PS Vita, but neither here nor there. So it has just cool looking graphics. And again, warning in this game about that game, I'm going to be using the point guide to help me, because there are points like bracer points in that game, but they're called academic points. So yeah, that's the only thing I'll be using, because I have a bad tendency just to rush through games, not paying attention or taking in a lot of things. Like, a bunch of conversations in this game I've accidentally skipped over, or a bunch of bonus stuff I've skipped. Like, I know I'm missing at least one fishing rod because I wasn't diligent. Wow, 1 point of experience for that. Also, I don't know why the experience keeps glitching out. I don't think it expected to be filled so high. Down to the bottom you go. Well, you can gauge how far the hole goes based on when you hear. Oh, okay, I was about to say that I don't see the dragoon anywhere. But yeah, it's just right there. I guess this is the end of the line. So this is core sector. A power. You can feel it in the air. There's no mistake. So Joshua and the Aurelia must be ahead. They have to be, I think. Guys, this will probably be our last fight. This is where we're going to stop Ouroboros and the shutdown phenomena. It's just going to be where we free Joshua from Weissman once and for all. Guys, please give me everything you still have. Not sure how much it is, but of course. Always. Hey, dude. Surprised you're still, mostly together after that ginormous fall. Well, I guess after you hit terminal velocity, you just kind of keep going. All right, so I am going to end this episode here. That's right, this isn't the finale. Not finale. But something tells me the next episode will be. So thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.